It's my Chardonnay that I don't really like. Yeah, I don't like it. I'm gonna finish it though. So, next thing I want to talk to you about is a conversation I had with a friend of mine. So, a friend of mine wrote me, I think it was yesterday or over the weekend. I don't really know what today is. It might be Tuesday. Anyway, so yeah, a friend of mine wrote me over the weekend or whatever, and he was like, you know, I had to date this girl and she stood me up. I was like, oh, that sucks. And he was like kind of down about it. And like, I realized that not a lot of people have my I don't give a shit personality. I don't mean to curse, but I realized not a lot of people have that, you know, attitude that I have towards life and towards people, you know, especially humans. So, you know, he was down. I was like, oh, take it as a lesson learned. It was, you wanted it to happen. It didn't happen. Learn from it and move on. That's it. That's all you can do. Just move it right along. Right? So he proceeded to ask me, like, he took the advice a little bit or whatever, and he proceeded to ask me if I've ever been stood up. Sure have. I sure have. Quite a few times. It doesn't affect me. So he was like, you know, how did it feel? I was like, it didn't really feel like much of anything. I think, like, the one significant lesson that I learned, like, the first time I was stood up, was not to get dressed until your date says that he is downstairs and you should come down, or he is at your door and he's ready to go. Because otherwise you're wasting a good pair of panties. Not that my panties are bad or ugly. I have really, really cute undergarments. All of them. Even my Spider-Man drawers are awesome. But yeah, so like, that's probably like the most important lesson I learned from being stood up. Like, don't waste a good pair of undergarments. Like, for what? Especially for someone who doesn't sleep in undergarments. Now you're telling me, like, I had to take this whole shower, get dressed, put on underwear, put on clothes, and you're not coming? So I just wasted a whole outfit and some panties because you want to sleep the raw day? Foolish. So I was just like telling him, you know, I've been stood up. It is what it is. Like, I really don't care much about it. I remember being stood up by this one guy twice. And it was foolish on my part, but you know, I'm the person, I'll try everything at least 3 times before I decide it's not good for me. With him, I tried twice, and it was just like, nah, dude, I think I'm done. The first time, I don't really know why he stood me up or what I did afterwards. He was foolish. But the second time he did it, I ended up just like being with my sister and my niece, and it's always a great time when I'm with them, so it wasn't a bother to me. Then this one time, this other guy stood me up, and it was totally fine because I was beat. Like, I went to sleep, and it was the best sleep ever. It made me happy. So, yeah, dude, like, being stood up or, like, not being someone's cup of tea, it doesn't really affect me because I'm not for everyone. And you're not going to be for everyone. Everyone is not for everyone. You're going to find, at some point, you're going to find that one person or that small group of individuals who accepts you for who you are, and that's who you do it for. But more than anything, love, you do it for yourself. So yes, you were stood up. Yes, it sucks, but make the best out of it. Like, go out, treat yourself, make new friends. To hell with the person who stood you up. It is what it is, you know? That's just my take on it. So yeah, I've been stood up. It is what it is. Life goes on. I'm still fucking amazing. So be happy, be merry.